Hello there, chums. I'm that fat British kid. And, sorry if you see me squinting, there's a very bright light to make it look not terrible. But, this is the second take, and I'm going to be doing some accents. Again, I made a video about this, about, I think maybe even a year ago, Jesus. But basically, I just did some accents, and you guys seem to like it, so I thought I'll do it as a part 2 with way more accents. I haven't actually counted. A few repeats that have kind of improved. Mostly new ones, I'd say. And, yeah. Let's just get started. So my first accent is the Spanish accent, which I think I have is kind of more, it's more like a realistic accent, I think. But before it was kind of like what the Mexicans speak like in Family Guy, which is not a good Mexican accent. It's kind of like hey, man, get out of the way. So now I actually have I've listened to Spanish people, I've been to Spain, and they can pretty much just exaggerate the accent and make it sound a lot more like it's actually an accent, which I think is good, but please don't take offense to any of the accents in this video. I'm just going to say that early, so I do not repeat it every time, okay? Very good. Now, my French accent is, I do not practice it that much, but I like to think that I am quite, how you say in English, I like to think that I am quite good at it, because I do not know it is quite an easy accent to do. I think lots of people do the French accent, because obviously lots of people learn to speak French in school, so then you have to learn the accent, and people always talk. And you can do the accent quite well. Lots of people go to France, so the French accent is quite an easy one to do as well. And my German accent is quite, it always sounds quite snooty, like some sort of Nazi interrogator when I do it. Which I do not know why, because most people in Germany do not sound like this, but that is not it, like this, I mean, yes. It is very, very strange why it sounds like this, but I really don't want to try to do the other kind, which I could do, but it doesn't sound that good. You could just say, tell us where she is hiding, Mr. Fritz. Okay, give him the rag. Tell us where she is hiding. Tell us. Rag again. Heil. And the next accent, I have a big list of not bad accent here for memories. In Russia, we go to bear. In Russia, we go fight bear with bare fist. Because Russian men very manly, and we have very large eggplant. We go and Putin, he become president by going to Siberia with bare fist and no shirt, and he punched bear in face. The bear was previous Russian president, and he go and he punch bear in face, and the bear die, and he turn it into his rag, and then he become the fully elected president of Russia. And this is my next accent. This is not one of my best, but it is definitely the most likely to offend everyone watching this. This is kind of like an African accent. Maybe you could say it's Jamaican, but I think it's more African. And you kind of have to decide what you say in it, because otherwise it sounds really bad, like you can see now. JJ, there is a lion in the kitchen. Get out, go in the kitchen and feed the lion. I will feed you to the lion, you silly boy. Do it. And this is my Chinese accent, and this is one of the ones that, as I say, is still in beta, but I really need to improve this one. But I thought I add it into video for a bit, just to show you that I'm working on it, and it kind of okay. Sounds a bit like Ting Tong from Real Britain. And this is my Japanese accent. I'm not very good at Asian accent, but again, it's slightly better than a Chinese. So I thought I would say something for it, but I cannot really think of what to say. Hatsune Miku is my waifu. And this is another one of my favorite accents. This is the Indian accent. There's a certain hand gesture that you have to do when you're talking in Indian accent, which I can't really think of. But you have to wiggle your head like this. You have to, you're very, very good. Would you like to buy some curry? Would you like to buy some curry? Come with free amoebic dysentery. It's very good value. Only 50 rupees, madam. Very good. You need this amoebic dysentery. Yes, very, very good. You'll be sitting on toilet for 2 weeks. And this is my American accent. It's kind of like a generic American accent. I don't really know how good this is, because obviously I'm not American. But some Americans in the comments, I'm sure you guys can tell me, is this a good American accent, and where is it actually from? Like what part of America? I assume it's kind of generic, but So yeah, you guys tell me, and yeah, we'll see. And my next accent is kind of like a redneck accent, and this one is, if you ask someone in England or Britain to do an American accent, they'll probably give you this one, because this is the most easily recognizable American accent, because, as we all know, the rednecks, chosen people of Jesus. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Now, this is my next accent. It's actually near an Irish accent, and again, it's kind of in beta, but, You know, I had a Northern Irish science teacher for about 6 months, a little bit less than that, maybe 3 months. And, you know, everyone hated her, but we could still do, she kind of taught me how to do quite a good Northern Irish accent. It's all about the vowels with Northern Irish accent. You gotta change the vowels. Anything that's an O sound in English is an I sound in Northern Irish, quite easy to do, but anyone who's watched this is still in their science class. And I'm just gonna say, Joss, why aren't you doing your work? Why are you chatting? I'm gonna have to email your mum again, you know? You know? I don't really know. You know? Right, this is my Southern Irish accent. This is actually the second take of it, because the first time I messed it up really bad. This may even have to take it again after this. I'm not sure how bad I'm gonna mess it up. But, you know, I'm trying to not sound like a leprechaun, which is actually quite hard to do. And I sound a bit like Jacksepticeye, I think, but lots of people in Ireland don't actually sound like this, you know, they sound like in Dublin and stuff. They sound quite different. So my next accent is the fucking Australian accent, mate. You just gotta swear your fucking cock off, mate. Look at the tits on that trailer, mate. She'd get it right up the Jacksy. And this is my Welsh accent. So, I had a Welsh RA teacher for about a year or so. And I'm sorry if you're watching this, or anyone who hears your mum is watching this. But, you know, it's quite, Welsh was one of the first accents I learned to do. And a lot of my accents I've actually learned to do because I had a teacher who could speak with that accent. But, you know, yeah, it's quite an easy accent. I don't really sound that sassy anymore. I am kind of moving my head a little bit. I don't know why. Yeah, so this is the posh accent, the heightened RP, and this is a rather easy one to do. I believe you'll find that the vast majority of the people in this country can at least do some form of this. Of course, you can't because you're poor and a woman. Right, so my Scouse accent, basically it's like Scouse, that's how you talk, I think, like Liverpool and stuff. So I need some chicken, I can't cook. I'm going on the rob. I gotta get pretty. It's my grand's birthday. She's 30. Right, it's my Scottish accent, and this one's got a bit. It's not really got better or worse. Just kind of worse. It's just kind of changed. It's more kind of Glasgow. Before it was like Edinburgh, and it's Glasgow now because I had a maths teacher who was Scottish. I think she's from Glasgow somewhere, and she was a right kid. And if you're watching this, then I'm gonna get in trouble, even though you're not my maths teacher anymore, so you can't actually do that much. But you know, basically, if anyone's seen the Facebook video I put on Facebook of the spray pen, it's very low quality, but I'll splice it in the video here. Where's the mic on there? Oh, it's like there. Oh, it's like here. Yeah? Sorry.
No, it's so we say. But you need to be very you're playing with it. It is not. It is not. It's not spoiler. Spy
Huh?
Don't be spy You're not doing fine. Sorry.
Basically, that was her, and yeah, I'll just do a little impression for those of you who are still in her math class. Are you bending my rulers? Are you bending my fucking rulers, you bastard? Get out of my classroom! No! Get out of my classroom! So, this is my northern accent, and yeah, basically, I think it's kind of Lancashire or Yorkshire. I don't really think it's Manchester, but I'm not really sure. Whippet, Tetley, Frugal, Cricket. And this is my last accent. This is like my Chav accent. So this is like one of my best, but I quite like it. You know, it's like I can't really do a Cockney, so it's like close I can do. It kind of sounds like what is his name? It's like Grady under A maybe. Like if he's not doing that silly voice, or it's like I can't even think anymore. YouTube like Grosco. I don't even watch him, but I know he has this kind of accent sort of. Lots of Grosco fans gonna get angry at me now, aren't they? Yeah. So it's gone to Cockney now. So I guess I'll include the Cockney accent, even though I said I couldn't really do it. But you know, it's kind of popped into it now. So I might as well. There we go. There's an accidental bonus action for you. Accidental bonus action into the pan. Look at the tits on that bird, mate. Right, massive gazongas, eh? Right, lads, let's go for a beer. Anyway, thank you for watching. Those were I haven't even counted how many accents there are. Like, loads. If you want me to do another video like this, then please tell me. And yeah, I now have the choice between choosing which video to upload, which is either this video, which has much better audio, but with really the accents aren't as good, or worse audio and better accents, which is a bit of a challenge. But you know, I will have to decide. So anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time, chums. Bye.